What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are just doing some makeup therapy. Nothing special. There's only a few new products that I did go ahead and pick up. In today's video, I might demo these, but I did pick up two of the new lip liners from Juvia's Place. So these are their long wear lip liners. I do want to point out I did swatch them when I first purchased them and got them home, and even after wiping them off, my hand was still stained, so that's a good thing. I forgot how many shades they released, but yeah, I picked up two of those. I also was able to grab one of the new highlighters from NYX. This is their Buttermelt highlighter, and this one is in the shade Glaze It Butter. So we are going to try that today. I also did get my hands on the pink loose setting powder from Wet n Wild. So I'm going to use this in today's video as well. Again, nothing special. Not really doing like a wear test or anything like that. I just wanted to play in some makeup. So before we jump into the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's makeup therapy video. Alright, you guys, really quick, I want to mention three new lip kits that I purchased. If you have not seen it on my YouTube post, this is from Glamlite. So I purchased three of them. I've been seeing these all on my For You page on TikTok. So this is their Twinkie lip kit from Glamlite. This is the birthday cake, and then this is pink frosting. So I will swatch all three lip kits at the end and kind of let you guys know what I think about them, because I did purchase them with my own money. This is not an advertisement or anything like that, so we will definitely get down to the nitty gritty of those. Also, for starters, for a primer, I am going to go in with these two. These have been my top favorite primers that have just recently launched. The Maybelline Grippy Serum and then the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Smoothing Primer. These have definitely been a drugstore go-to. And as far as the eyeshadow look, I tried to do something different and kind of match my shirt. It has pink and blue in it, but the palettes that I used is this Juvia's Place Sweet Pinks palette. This is what she looks like in the inside. So that is what you see on the lower half of the lid. And then I also used this Morphe Matte Essentials. This is the Cool Tone palette from Morphe. So this is what I also incorporated with the Juvia's Place palette. But let me go ahead and prime really quick. I just really felt the need to do my makeup, you guys. I told myself, I told myself no more excuses on just regular days of like sitting in the house. So what if you don't have any plans? There's nothing wrong with putting on some makeup just to sit in the house and look cute. I actually did that the other day. I did like this really cute green eyeshadow look, and my cousin was like, "You working from home looking like that? Like, girl, I gotta do better." And I'm like, no, I have to do better. That's why I did it. But for the foundation, really quick, we're going in with this Nars Soft Matte Foundation in Valencia. So this I was going to declutter, but then I remembered I just purchased this not too long ago. I don't know why, and how I know is because when I purchased all my other Nars foundations, I purchased the shade Syracuse. Syracuse is definitely a little bit too warm, and I think it's a little bit darker than this. So this shade is honestly perfect. Perfect. So I'm just gonna blend this. But yeah, you guys, I just I don't want to have to work, you know. I want my husband to hit the lottery, do something like I don't want to work, but at the same time, I don't want to work, but I definitely did. Like, I would be lying if I say that I did not miss that adult interaction with being in the office, because being here all day with my 5-year-old, and mind you, I been working from home since what, 2020. He was born November 2019, so I've literally been with my baby this whole time, and I'm grateful for that. Like, my other 2 boys, my older boys, I thank God that I had my mother. She was able to, you know, she worked. Oh, that's my phone. She worked like night shift, if you will, or like that midday shift. So I would go to work during the day, and by the time I get off, I can get my kids from my mom, and then she goes to work. So I'm grateful that I've never had to use like a daycare or none of that. So for cream bronzer, you guys, this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to fix the nose. It's from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Caramel. Do you say caramel or caramel? Which one? But that is what that was. And we are going to definitely fix that up with concealer as well. All right, you guys. For liquid blush, we're going to go in with Intense Guava from Huda Beauty. This is one of the new shades. So I'm going to use this because I did not use this yet. I did swatch and test out the other shades on YouTube Shorts. So go check that out as well. I'm trying to get better at posting YouTube Shorts. So just trying to see what content is like, okay, that is, you know, that can be used on YouTube Shorts, or we could do a whole video on that. So this is Intense Guava. So I feel like the more you blend it out, I personally, with products like this too, I like to also go in with a more wet or damp tool, just to not make it look so harsh on the skin, although it kind of, you know, takes away from the pigment. But I sprayed the brush with this e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. So this was something else I said I was going to declutter, and here I am using it. Everything else, for the most part, I did, except for a few things. I'm just going to build this up a little bit more on this back part. And the brush that I'm using is Sephora 47. For concealers, I have the MAC Studio Radiance Concealer in NC27, and then this Lancome Concealer in Bisque. So I'm going to put MAC down first. This one is a little bit closer to my skin tone in a sense. It's still a little bit lighter, but still a little closer at the same time. It's kind of weird. But let me get this powder ready. I don't necessarily have high hopes for the Wet n Wild powder, because I just feel like, is it really? Well, yeah. So I don't know if you can see that. It's just a little bit brighter, the Lancome. I'm gonna let that sit for just a little bit, but I feel like it's Wet n Wild. It was a $5 loose powder. I know a lot of people rave about their banana powder. What I am going to do, instead of doing a full wear test here, I am just going to instead of doing a full wear test here, I'm just gonna do a little quick video when the makeup is done and set. And then before I clean off the makeup later tonight, I will kind of do, you know, create like a YouTube shorts of how the powder held up. But I know I'll be looking crazy when I'm blending the under eye. And then I'm just going to touch this up like this in with that blush brush. This part, I'm going to kind of take that foundation brush. I just want to make sure everything looks cohesive before we go ahead and set this down with powder. But how have you guys been? I've been good though for the most part. Like I said, going back into the office is crazy because my office used to be 25 minutes away from my house. They've relocated the office. So now if I take like, do y'all call it the highway or expressway? Here in Chicago, we call it the E-way. E-way for short, or expressway. But if I take the highway or expressway, it's 35 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes, depending on traffic. If I decide to take the streets, it is a 45 minute drive. So yeah, I personally, y'all might laugh, but I do not like the highway. I don't like driving on it. I'm such a baby when it comes to that. One thing I'm noticing with this powder off the bat, and let me know if you see it, I feel like it did not brighten. I feel like I don't feel like there's no brightness to this pink powder. That was one thing that I did see someone say about this powder online. Let me actually set down the rest of my face. And then I might end up, because I just feel like now I look very flat, if you will. I've decided to try this one last time. So we're going to take this. For the powder puff that I used, really quick, I want to show you guys. Salon Perfect. They sell lashes in Walmart. They've come out with a 6-pack of powder puffs. And there's a 5-pack of makeup sponges. When I say the makeup sponges are very soft, they kind of remind me of the AOA Studio Fix sponges, if you've never tried those. The powder puff, nice, soft, and I think the puffs were like $7, $6 or $7, and the sponges were like $5 or $6. It was something like that. Definitely head to Walmart and try those out. Let me actually get a brush or something to use with this Tower 28 banana powder to kind of play with this inner corner. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up, but I just feel like this definitely, there's no brightness to this powder. So I could see how someone lighter than me will feel like this oxidizes and makes their makeup look darker. Give me 1 second though. So I am taking this Morphe E49 brush. Of course, these are not available anymore. I'm sorry. But I'm just trying to lightly place this Tower 28 banana powder here to brighten. I feel like you can slightly see a little bit of a difference. This is the Tower 28 brightening powder. But I feel like putting pressed powders here, you have to really be careful. So far though, with the Wet n Wild powder, I'm not 100% mad at it because I do feel like the skin looks very smooth. It looks matte. I don't feel like I look dry or cakey or anything like that. But I do feel okay, this gotta go in the garbage. This is I don't want to really flip it. Look at that. This is the Nars powder in the shade Bay. So I purchased High Tide, which these were also in my declutter, but I chose to keep them. High Tide, I feel like it's more my skin tone. Bay looks more banana-ish. So I purchased Bay for under the eyes. But now I feel like she definitely has to go in the garbage because she's broken. So what I'm going to do now, I want to spray the face down. I just don't like this, y'all. I don't know. And to be honest, this may be a little, see, it just doesn't, it's not enough coming out for me. Hold on. All right, to be honest though, what I was trying to say, I personally, Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in number 3. I personally, this is gonna be a shocker. I don't like e.l.f. Power Grip primers. I said it, the pink one or the green one. I have decluttered those as well. What is weird is I like the jelly primer from e.l.f., which is still that jelly tacky type of vibe, but I don't like Power Grip. I don't. And I think that it's crazy to me because I love Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I love the new gripping primers that Maybelline has come out with. But I feel like for me, okay, it stops there. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I know that a lot of people swear by e.l.f. Power Grip. They be sticking it on their face. And it just doesn't do it for me. REM Beauty blush in Strawberry Nebula. I'm going to use this today. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't like e.l.f. Power Grip. And I feel so terrible saying that. But even like the e.l.f. matte primer that they just came out with, I just decluttered that as well. I probably only used that primer 2 or 3 times. But I decluttered it because it just... I don't know. I am maybe still old-fashioned. I'm still 2016, I guess you could say. But for me, if it's going to be advertised as matte, let me see the matte. Especially for a primer. I'm all for a nice satin matte foundation. But I'm going to need some type of longevity, seeing as how I do have oily combo skin. Just giving me, like, I don't know. And with this, I don't know what it is. I just can't get with it. I don't know if it's the... I don't know. And let me just be quiet. It's just not for me. Because I'm trying to find the right words, y'all. Now going in with the NYX Buttermelt Highlighter. Again in the shade Glazed Butter. Okay, let me try on the cheeks. I feel like it's kind of hard to tell because my cheeks were already kind of dewy. And that could be from the Maybelline primer. It's a nice buttery formula. Let me go ahead and swatch it. So this is what it looks like. It's not chunky or anything like that, so that's a good thing. It's not bad. I believe this highlighter is $12. At first I was like, ooh, they got a pink one, they got a bluish teal color one. Girl, you don't need all of those. Like, go sit down. And it's crazy because I honestly have those color type of highlighter shifts. P. Louise, I bought one of their highlighter palettes, and there are some highlighters in there that shift pinkish, shift bluish. So it's like you don't even use those if you use that highlighter palette. Don't go out and buy it. You guys, I feel like this video is going to be longer than what I intended, and I am so sorry. I did have to exfoliate my lips with the e.l.f. e.l.f. has a lip exfoliator in brown sugar, something like that. I had to use that. My lips were going through it. And I just put like a lip balm on until this point. So now we are going to get into the lip swatches. These are again from Glamlite. So this one is called Birthday Cake, and with this one you get a lip liner, you get a gloss. So we are going to try these out. I'm going to start with this one first, and then the next one we'll do is Pink Frosting, which Pink Frosting you also just get a gloss and a lip liner. And then lastly is their Twinkies lip kit, which you get lip liner, lipstick, and a gloss. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let me actually zoom you guys in just so we can see. I feel like the base doesn't look bad, but again, this the base is not bad, but that powder is not brightening. No, it's not. So this is the lip liner by itself. Let's go ahead and add the Birthday Cake gloss. Like, girl, that top lip line was terrible. But anywho, this is Pink Frosting. Last but not least, we have the Twinkie lip kit. This is the lip liner. I don't know why I feel like this is not. The other two pencils were sharpened wooden pencils that you can sharpen. This one doesn't look like it, but I could be wrong. Now we're going in with the Twinkie lipstick. This is what it looks like. And then last but not least, the Twinkie gloss. can't show you the lipstick because it's on the floor. Who would I be if I didn't drop something? But this is the final lip combo. Alright, you guys, so this concludes today's makeup look. I noticed that I forgot to put on Lower Lash Mascara, so I used the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Mascara on the lower lashes. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong because I feel like it doesn't give me the length that it gives everybody else. Let's start off with I have stuff on my desk that I was supposed to use in today's video and did not. Let's start off with the Wet n Wild powder. Again, I feel smooth. It feels buttery. I don't feel, what do you call it? I don't feel dry or cakey. Let me actually take a flash photo and see what she's giving. Oh, she's giving. I'll try to put it on the screen just so you guys can see. I don't have any flashback. It doesn't look discolored or anything like that. It's just not very brightening. I will probably continue to use this one. I'm not mad at it. But again, I also have to see how this looks throughout the rest of today. It is very late, y'all. It is 5:30. I got started on this late. So, I mean, for the most part, it looks good. I look smooth. But I did have to go in with a brightening powder in that inner corner. So that's something I feel like I would have to do. When it comes to the NYX Butter Highlighter, are any of these products necessary? I say it all the time, no. They are not necessary to go out and purchase. But that's why I'm here. Is it worth it if you purchase it? I really do like the whole NYX Buttermelt line. I feel like they have killed it, from the bronzer to the blushes to now the highlighter. It's a good $12 spent. I will definitely continue to use this. What else was new? I feel like the Intense Guava liquid blush from Huda Beauty, it definitely looks intimidating, but I do think the method that I use by spraying my brush just a little bit before I blend out the liquid blush, that helps to kind of dye it down just a little bit. So I feel like the pigment was still there. It was beautiful, but it wasn't overwhelming. Now let's get into these lip kits from Glamlite. You guys, so I just personally feel like on Glamlite's actual website, they were, I think, $18 each. TikTok shop, I believe these were like $15. So a little discount, right? In my personal opinion, we could get these lip combos with things that we already have. They're nice. Don't get me wrong. They're nice. The packaging is pretty. It stands out. But that's not worth it to me. I don't care if they were only $15. It's my money that I'm spending. They are definitely like overhyped, in my opinion. If you have a lot of lip liners already, a lot of lip glosses already, like I feel like this lip combo with the lipstick, this could be something I could create with one of the new MAC lipsticks that I just bought, along with one of my 1,000 of other lip liners that I have. They all also smell like popcorn. It's like this weird hint of like, it's almost like it wants to smell like vanilla, but it doesn't. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. I did see somebody else say they smell like popcorn. I do smell popcorn. So for anybody that said, oh, that does smell like frosting. No, it does not. It smells like popcorn. And that's all right. Regards to the Juvia's Place lip liners. So I did not use these in today's video. These will definitely be in the next video. I did pick up the shade Riz and Coffee Bean. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch them for you. just to show you how beautiful and pigmented these are. So the shade down here is Coffee Bean. The one up top is Riz. Those are beautiful. A lot of their lip liners are like these beautiful deep chocolate tones. They even have a black one. I love that. I love that. So yes, you guys, that is pretty much everything with today's video. Those are my thoughts on some of the new products that I did have in my collection. But this concludes today's look. I hope you all stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.